Out to the latest on the government shutdown. Right now, the U.S. Senate is voting on a bill to pay federal workers who are currently reporting to work. Meantime, the FAA has begun cutting flights across the country, including some here in North Texas, all to reduce pressure on air traffic controllers who also aren't getting paid. FlightAware says more than 1,400 flights nationwide have been canceled today. Thousands more have been delayed. The FAA says the flight capacity reduction will continue over the next week. WFAA anchor Chris Lawrence is joining us now live from Dallas Love Field Airport this evening. And Chris, what have you been seeing out there?
Well, I'm going to start with the good news, Dia, which is you're going to have no problem getting to your gate right now. I just came from the security line. It's about a 5-minute wait for general boarding, only 2 minutes for that pre-check line. Now, overall, Dallas Love Field has seen about 18 cancellations and nearly 100 delays so far today. But no international flights have been cut because that would violate the airline's agreement with other countries. Nobody, I'm going to guess here, nobody has seen quite like what it's been like traveling today than our transportation reporter Janelle Ford, who ran into a bit of trouble trying to get out of Dallas this morning.
At DFW Airport, we were about to take off. Pilot just came over the intercom and said that there is air traffic management happening right now in Houston and that we are going to be delayed anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour.
But look who's here.
Yes.
You made it.
I made it. I made it home.
You made it back.
Safe and sound in one piece.
Okay, first of all, tell everybody, like, what's your day? Where have you been today and how's it been?
All right, started my day at DFW Airport.
Okay.
6 o'clock this morning, did my live shots for daybreak, hopped on a plane, supposed to be at 7:24 in the morning. We got delayed about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Took off, went to Houston, George Bush Intercontinental. Fortunately, we were able to make up a lot of time in the air. Okay. Landed only about 8 minutes late.
Not bad.
Went out of security there because remember earlier this week, they were having all those issues. Fortunately, today, didn't have too many issues. Got through security, went through, flew to San Antonio, this time on a United flight. So first flight, American, second flight, United.
Okay.
That flight, no issues. We got out of there just in time. I feel like we were right in the sweet spot because earlier that flight on American was delayed because of air traffic control management issues happening at Bush. Okay. There was a brief break. When I'm on my flight to San Antonio, the pilot comes on the intercom and says that one of the runways had been closed a little earlier, but it opened up, and that should mean smooth sailing for us, which it was. Got to San Antonio early.
Okay, wow.
Have to leave security there because of the way the airport's set up. If you're on United American, you're in a different terminal. Went out, went to the Southwest terminal, went through, no issues going through security. But my Southwest flight was also delayed. This time, though, not due to those FAA cuts, but due to Southwest's new policy about checked bags. So people used to coming through, being able to check those bags for free. Now that it's not free, they bring those carry-on bags with them on the planes, not enough overhead space. So by the time it got to the middle of Group B, they had run out of room, and that really slowed things down. Again, we were able to make up some time, but still landed here about 15 minutes late.
Yeah, Southwest's going to have to work through that, especially as we get into the holidays. All right, that gives you an idea what's happening at some of the airports around Texas and here at Dallas Love Field. Let's get to our colleague Scoop Jefferson reporting from DFW.
Yeah, Chris, the first day of reduced flights here at DFW seemed like any other Friday, very, very busy. DFW made the list of airports that the FAA called on to help them to make airspace safe by reducing the number of flights. The FAA asked them to reduce those flights, and American Airlines, who you see behind me, they reduced their flights today by 221. United reduced their flights by 184, and 173 flights canceled today by Delta. DFW, they experienced a travel delay for about 15 minutes earlier today because of staffing shortages. That travel delay ended mid-afternoon. Airport officials here anticipate canceling about 200 flights every day from now through Monday, and they're urging passengers to call ahead to make sure your flight is still a go and to arrive early. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll hear from pilots about what they have to say about the flight reductions. Chris, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Scoop. Appreciate that. And I got to tell you, I would really, really highly recommend that you get on the website. You can go to our website, WFAA.com. We're going to be updating this story two more things to do as well. Go to your airport's website because it's going to give you the updated information for those security lines. And of course, check in with your airline to see where your flights stand. Again, I do want to say this is not a blanket problem. It's not like a blizzard hit an area or we got massive lightning storm where it's impacting everything. But certain airports, certain routes are seeing more problems than normal. Like Houston, for one, Janelle talked about it this morning. Right now, the flight that was supposed to leave for Houston at 4 o'clock, that's now been pushed back to 6. The 6 o'clock flight's been canceled, and the one that's going to leave tonight at 8:30, that's now been pushed back to 10. So, Dia, just gives you a little bit of an idea of where some of the problems might be as we head into the evening. Back to you.